Hello and welcome to the chaos. I'm kind of playing around with lighting right now, so I'm not sure exactly how this video looks compared to some of my previous ones. Um, we are in my bedroom again because I've got a couple of sick kids out in the living room and I didn't want to be out there while they're on the couch watching their TV shows and just trying to rest up and feel better. So this is just going to be a quick little video. I just wanted to kind of go post market. You may have seen my TikTok posts last weekend about the double market that I did. I did um, my regular little farmer's market in Purvis in the morning for about 2 hours. I wasn't there very long. And then drove a little bit further north to, what was it called? Downtown Fam Jam. And had a 5 hour, yeah, it was like, yeah, the market was open from 1 to 6. So it was a 5 hour market. I got there at about 12 to get set up. So it was a very busy day. I was not originally intending to do back-to-back markets. I kind of heard about the Fam Jam last minute, and like 2 days beforehand, put in my application and was accepted. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go. And I'm glad I did, so because I did actually pretty well. I got my laptop over here. Let me pull it up so I can actually go over what I did. Now I've got it just typed in. It's not separated by show, but I do know that when I was kind of mentally tabulating things out, I made about $100 at the farmers market and about $200 at the Fam Jam. So a total of $300 for, a 6-7 hour day is not that bad. It's actually pretty good for what these were. They're pretty small and they were very last minute, but it was still pretty nice. So I sold. Let me get to my list here. I sold one cow that I used the Katie Bean Creative pattern for $35. I sold a mini dino by Mary Makes, is the first one I had made, also for $35. And that one actually sold before like the booth even really officially opened. So I've made 3 more of them and I'm gonna make a couple more for my next market. I think they'll do really well. Let's see. My big jellyfish sold for $15. Now I don't remember what pattern I used for that one. I've had that one sitting in my booth for a little while. I have a Excel spreadsheet now of all my patterns that I use, and I have a couple of jellyfish listed in there that I have used both of them, and both of them have sold. So it could have been either one, but I'm not 100% certain which one it was. They're fairly similar. Stress Whale Friend, I sold one of those for $15. Peeps Bunnies, I sold one of those for $15, even though it's after Easter. People are still interested in the peeps. Bobby the Bobble Axolotl is a pattern I found on Ribbler. I think it's a free pattern, I'm pretty sure. It's listed in my Excel sheet so you can find it. But it's that one has sold amazingly well for me. I have made so many of those and they work up super quick in all kinds of different colors. And people love them. They love the axolotls. They buy them up. So I sold 3 of those at $15 each. Let's see. I didn't sell any of the gummy bears this time. I've only got 2 of those left. The emotional support mushroom pattern. That's a Ribbler. Is it Ribbler? Yeah, it's a Ribbler pattern. He's kind of like, this is the first time I've made them. I took 2 of them to this market, and he's kind of like a little, like, square mushroom guy. Actually, hold on. Let me pause this, and I will go grab my box. Okay, I'm back. So let me kind of not start completely over, but show you some of the things that I've been talking about so far. So this is the mini dino that sold right off. The one that sold was blue, 2 different shades of blue. So I've got these 2 and 2/3 of one made up in more color patterns, and I'm going to make probably 1 or 2 more of these guys. I think 2 more, just to have a total of 5. I think that's a nice, good number. But like the pattern picture is done in worsted weight, so of course it's like this big, but this is what it looks like in Sweet Snuggles Light. That's what this is, Sweet Snuggles Light. So it gets pretty big, but he works up really fast. I think he takes me about an hour-ish, hour and a half maybe, depending on how distracted I get by the TV and what's going on around me. So he's pretty fast. Okay, what else have I gone over? The Katie Bean Creative cow. Okay, so here's the Katie Bean Creative cow. I started with her pattern as the base, and then I added little details. Like on this one, I made the horns look like strawberries, and they each have a little handbag to represent their fruit. So this is a blueberry cow and this is a strawberry cow. I also did the same thing with this pattern and made unicorns, where instead of two horns, you know, we just had one in the middle, and instead of this wider snout, I just made just a smaller circle snout to look more like a muzzle of a horse or something for a unicorn. So I sold one of these. It was the lemonade one. So it was like yellow and orange with a little citrus slice pouch. Let me toss it back in that bin. So that was the other thing that I sold. Showed you the dinos, the jellyfish. I don't have any more of those to sell or to show. Those I sold out of what I had of jellyfish. Stress whales is in this bin. So that's these guys. I think I've shown these guys in videos before. I had 3 of them, and I sold 1 at this show. So I've got 2 of these guys still left. And then the Bobby the Bobble Axolotl. This one, like I said, this is the free pattern on Ribbler, and it sells so well. I've made a bunch in Baby Snuggle from Hobby yarn that work up to about this size. And then I found this Chenille Sparkle yarn at Hobby Lobby. So you can see, let me show you the size difference. You can see that it works up a little bit smaller. This one's still listed as a size 6 yarn, but I think it's more like a size 5. See, it works up a good bit smaller, but see, look at the sparkle. Isn't that pretty? So, and it's so soft too. It's very, very velvety chenille kind of yarn. It doesn't have that harshness that sparkle yarns sometimes do. So I've made a few of these as like galaxy axolotls. They're all black based with where's the other one? Did I sell one? I must have sold one of these and not marked it down, because I had a green one also. It was like blue and then purple, and then the green color, like what's on the unicorns curls right here, was the other one. So I had 3 of these galaxy axolotls, and I've got 2 of these little galaxy unicorns that I've made with that yarn so far. And I'll probably make a bunch of jellyfish with it too, so I've got a bunch left. I got it on clearance. It was really cool. So I need to actually add that to my spreadsheet. I sold one of these as well. So the axolotls did great. Where did that go? Bobby the Bobby axolotl. So I sold a total of 4 of those. I thought I had sold 3, but it was 4. And gummy bears I didn't sell. The emotional support mushroom, that's where we had left off. So that's this guy. I took 2 of them. This is with Sweet Snuggles Light is what this guy is made out of. He's super cute. Like I said, the pattern is called Emotional Support Mushroom. Let me squish his head up a little bit so it looks more like a mushroom head. And this one's really nice. I mean, I always have white, so this one's really nice for using up like the last little bit of whatever colored yarn you have, because it doesn't take hardly any to make this cap. And then you just use white to finish him off and give him some little blushy cheeks. And I use fabric paint for the dots, but you could embroider those as well. So very cute. Sold one of those for $15. Let's see, the chicken didn't sell. Chubby Dino didn't sell this time. Usually the chickens and the Chubby Dinos do really well. They just didn't this one, and it happens. Mushroom Sprite. I only had the one of those and he sold, so I don't have that one to show you. I think it's been on a TikTok video before, so you may have seen it. He was $10, so he sold, you know, Leggy Froggies. Everybody knows Leggy Froggies. They're a classic. I think all I've got left is the green ones that are made with the Premier Just Chanel yarn. Yeah. I had them in a bunch of colors with the Hobby Baby yarns. And I'm going to make a bunch more because everybody loves these guys. And I'm down to, I think, 2. So I need to make a bunch more of these. So I sold one of him for 10. A mini jellyfish. So I had one jellyfish that was about this big at the head, and then one that was like this big at the head. So I sold both of those. A pocket bee, you know, just your regular bee, the very popular one. I don't have another one of those to show anymore. And that one was not on a particular pattern. It's just one that, you know, it's basically just a circle that you get it as big as you want. You add stripes and then you close it up. Bees are easy. A bunny keychain. The keychain, I have 2 of them. These sell really well at rabbit shows, actually. Let me make sure his nose is straight. So you can see he's got a little... Probably ought to start trimming this fur. But they're made out of this furry yarn, gopher fur, that I get from Hobby Lobby. And this actually follows the Molang buddy pattern that I got on Ribbler that's on my list. But I don't add the little arms and legs. It's just the head and the little ears. And then I add, you know, keychain hardware to it. So I sold one of those for 10. I sold 2 car freshies for 10 each, and I sold a bar of soap for $10. Bunny pouches, they're still going really well. I had made these originally for Easter, but they're still going. So these are these little pouches that the ears open up and you can put stuff in there. So I've got jelly beans in there. Kids love these things. I sold 5 of these at $5 each. They whip up in no time out of nothing. They take almost no yarn, so they're another good little scrap buster. And I don't think I have this one listed on my spreadsheet yet. I'll have to find it again. This one was from a YouTube video, a free tutorial, and it's super fast. It's like 10 minutes per pouch. It's so fast. Let's see if there's anything else on this list that I need to mention. Oh, and stickers and scrunchies. I sold 3 scrunchies at $3 each, and stickers, I just ordered them from Temu, and I sell them for $4 and, you know, kids love stickers, so I think I sold 16 sets of stickers all told. So for a total of $320, which is not bad, because the farmer's market doesn't charge me to set up, and then the Fam Jam was only $15 to set up, so I mean, that didn't eat into it at all. And if we're being last minute, I think that works out pretty well. So I've got some restocking to do, some more making to do, finish up some of these dinos, make a few more things. At my next market, I have a fun plan to do some mystery boxes that I have been making all these little tiny guys for. These I haven't shown anybody yet. So I've got these mice. Aren't they cute? This comes from the mouse house pattern that I have on Ribbler. It's on my list. So this is just the mouse part of that pattern. It also has like a little mushroom house that you can tuck the mouse into, but I just made the mouse for the mushroom, for the mystery boxes. I have one that I ran out of my yarn before I got into the tail, so he's a hamster. And then I have one in white. Just been making a bunch of them in different colors. I have a miniature whale. So it's that same whale pattern. I just adjusted the size by reducing the number of rows that I did. Other than that, it's exactly the same. Little mini octopus pattern listed on my Excel spreadsheet. I've got several of these. A tiny jellyfish. This one I just kind of made up as I went along. Mini Frogs by Kitty Being Creative. I have several of those in here. This little flower bud with a face. He's really cute. This is on the Excel spreadsheet. It's a Ribbler pattern. I think it was free. Tiny chicken. This one's on the Excel spreadsheet. What's left of my little bee keychains is going to go in the mystery boxes. I've only got a couple of them left. And this is out of the Just Chenille yarn by Premier. I'm throwing things on the floor. So I have all these little things. Oh, Piggy. He's cute. I think that's all of them. Yeah, I have all these little things that I'm going to put... Oh, no, I have this too. This little cat. This one. I made it to... I was testing out both the pattern and this little fuzzy yarn. And it's cute. I don't think I'll do it again in this fuzzy yarn, because this fuzzy yarn is kind of hard to work with, and for a small pattern like this, I may save the yarn for, like, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yarn. I have a bunch of it. I got it on clearance, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it, because I don't know if I like working with it. So then I got, so to put them in, I have these, you can see on the picture, Gable boxes that I found at Hobby Lobby, and you can see the price up there is $2.50, but they had a sale, of course. They do all the time, and I think these were 40% off, I think. So they wound up being pretty cheap. But even if you spend full price for 12 boxes, $2.50 is not bad. I had considered just making the boxes myself with my Cricut, doing the cutout option on some cardstock and folding them up, but it would take a whole sheet of cardstock, and a whole sheet of nice looking cardstock is like 20-25 cents all by itself, and these boxes are 20 cents a piece. So spending the same amount to then do all the work myself and spend the extra time myself to have the machine do the scoring and cutting and then have to do all the folding and all that, I was like, I'll just buy the boxes. So that's what I've done. So I'm going to sell these, I think, for $10 each is what I'm going to do the mystery boxes for. So each one is going to have just a mystery plushie in it, and then like 2 stickers, I think. That's my thought right now. I had thought about maybe throwing in some candy, but then if I do summer markets, it might melt, and then it would get sticky and gross. So probably not going to do that. Also, you never know with kids and allergies and things. So I'm going to stick with stickers. And I think that's it. That's all I had for this market video. So the market went really well. I was very excited about it. It was my first time I got to hang up my new sign that I got from Vistaprint. No, Canva. I ordered it from Canva. I was going to order it from Vistaprint, but I had designed it in Canva, and the design didn't port over very well. So I just went ahead and ordered it from Canva. So I'm going to go make some more dinosaurs and take care of some sick kids. And I will see y'all next time.